What's up, YouTube? Happy New Year to you. You read the title, right? I'm not just saying this because I'm just saying it. I'm dead serious. At this point, I am exhausted with the Cleveland Browns. Exhausted. As a lifelong Cleveland Browns fan, I've seen it all. From I'm talking about back in the Kozar days to Testaverde to them being moved to Baltimore, then replaced in 1999 with the new Browns, and then the whole going through 25 to 30 different quarterbacks, starting quarterbacks, all the way up to where we at now. Like I mean, just everything. I've seen it all. I am 44 years old. I've been watching the Cleveland Browns since I was 9 years old, bro. 9. I've been following them. I've been a fan of them. I've watched them every year faithfully. And all I can say is since their return in 1999, there have been nothing but a disappointment throughout the whole. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a little bit of how can I say this? A little bit of good highlights here and there. But for the most part, absolutely just horrible. Now, to be honest, there's no finger to blame on. Like, there's not a finger to blame on anybody. Like, I can't. I'm not gonna blame just the owner, and I'm not going to blame coaching. It's not just one thing. It's just like it's either this or it's that. That's the problem. But one thing I can say is I cannot blame the players. I can't blame them. Not even Baker Mayfield. I can't blame him. I feel like if there was any issues with any players, there's something that could be done about that. That one player don't represent the whole organization. It doesn't make the organization live or die. It's just one player that has to be dealt with one way or the other. If they cause any issues, in terms of performance or whatever the case is. But to have an organization squander over the past 5 to 6 years, squander so much talent, waste so much talent is unbelievable. I cannot get excited for anybody to come to the Browns. I don't care who comes to Cleveland. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. It's so much. First of all, the name. I hate the name. I'm going to just get. Now, I wouldn't even feel like this about the Browns in particular if the Browns were winning, at least somewhat consistently. But since they're not winning, and then we got this horrible name at the same time, it's like, come on, man. Like, come on. It just make the name worse. So here's my thing, man. And I said this before. Get rid of the name. Get rid of those awful colors and the name and everything. It's either do that, right? Or make the Browns look cool. I mean, make the dog look cool. Put a dog on the helmet. Like some kind of dog design on a helmet. Hell, even the elf, man. I take it. If you make the elf look cool, whatever. But these colors ain't hitting, man. The orange and brown, like, come on. Orange and brown. But anyways, it's so much I want to say, bro. Like and then, I don't know, man. The fans get happy because we beat the Steelers, but the Steelers going to the playoffs. And we not. The Steelers consistently go to the playoffs. I can never make fun of a Steelers fan, ever. Ever. Except if they from Cleveland. If you are from Cleveland and you are a Steelers fan, it's no excuse. You shouldn't do that. That's just, I don't agree with that at all. I just don't agree with that. You can't be from Cleveland and be a Steelers fan. Of all teams, a Steelers fan? Like, come on. Come on. That I ain't flying with. And another thing, I might hate the Browns, but I'm not about to just, I'm going to pick up another team. No, I just hate them. I hate the Browns. I hate the organization. I hate everything. I hate them. I hate everything about the Cleveland Browns, bro. I hate them. They've been horrible since they came back. They've been horrible. They have like if I'm not mistaken, they got the worst win percentage since they returned in '99, bro. The worst win percentage, man. In 5 years, it'll be 30 years of horrible football. It's 25 years of bad football, bro. And I truly believe we're cursed. We absolutely cursed. And the reason why I believe that is because what team goes 10-6, bro, and don't make the playoffs? If I'm not mistaken, we went 11-5 and we almost didn't even make the playoffs on an 11-5 record. Anyways, I can go on for days about how horribly horrible the organization is. It's the whole organization. I blame everybody but the players. GM, owners, coaching. Coaching has been absolutely awful offensively this year, for sure. Just horrible, man. And one thing that we always had consistent throughout all these years is a great defense. Either a good to great defense, but we never had an offense to complement them, to give them any help. So the defense stayed on the field the entire game. The brightest spot of the Browns offense is our kicker, Phil Dawson. We have Phil Dawson. Now we have no kicker. It's just bad. Either make the Browns cool, right? You got to change the attitude. I think the name and the colors and the branding and all that, it doesn't give enough attitude. If I'm playing for the Browns, I don't have enough. It's just not there, right? So look, you get a pit bull or a Rottweiler or, you know what I mean, a British bulldog or something, right? And you make it angry. And then and that be like the face of the Browns, right? Like an angry dog. And then you put it on the helmet. And then you put it on the field. And then it's just dogs, right? Keep the colors. You can keep the colors if you make some cool designs. Make some cool designs with either with the helmet or the uniform. Make the uniforms look cool. Like, I don't know, some stripes across the legs or something. You know what I mean? Maybe an orange top with, brown sleeves or I don't know, man. Shoulders, I mean, something. Like, make them look cool. Because they don't look cool. The only time they look cool is when they wear, like, the all white. But see, all the teams got all white now. So it's like, you got to make the Browns look cool, man. You got to make the Browns look cool. So that's the thing. It's either do that or just get rid of the name and everything and just start off new. Leave the Browns legacy where it's at. Leave it back there. Start off fresh. We can't keep going like this. You can't. I truly hate the Cleveland Browns, man. I hate it. Browns. Are we the only NFL team that's named after somebody? The Browns. That's not even intimidating. That's like, what is that? You could be anything but a Browns. I wouldn't even be talking, like I said, I wouldn't even be talking like this if we were, winning. If we were just going to the playoffs, we could just be having a wild card, bro. I wouldn't even be talking like this. I wouldn't. But I'm sick of it. Every year, Every year. And then when we finally get something good going on with the personnel, at least with the players, then you got the GM messing stuff up. You got the owners making bad decisions. You got or either the coach making bad decisions. Disappointing, man. Completely disappointing. But I'm not going to finger point just one thing. I'm going to finger point everything but the players. The players really got nothing to do with this madness, really. They really don't. At this point, it can't be the players. Going through 25 to 30 different starting quarterbacks over the past 20 years is not, come on. How many head coaches you even had? 20 different head coaches, bro. Like, not to mention offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, all these change in personnel, all this inconsistency going on, all this firing and rehiring and all of this stuff going on, bro. It's too much, man. Get rid of them. Get rid of the name, Get rid of the name, get rid of the colors, get rid of all of that. Or if you decide to keep the name and the colors, make it look cool. Get rid of the orange helmet. How is the orange helmet a logo? Come on, man. How is the orange helmet a logo, man? Like if we was to never have seen that before, and then somebody be like, here's the Cleveland Browns, and they present that to us, and then they show us the logo, which is the orange helmet, we'll be looking like, what is this? That was cool back in 1955, 1960. That might have been cool back then, but it's not cool now. There's nothing cool about an orange helmet, man. It's nothing cool. There's nothing cool about Browns. How do you call it? I'm repeating myself at this point, but I think you get my picture. I hate the organization. I hate it. It's horrible. And we have no right to make fun of anybody in the NFL for any reason when we got a team that's horrible. We can't laugh at the Steelers because they lost in the playoffs. We can't be laughing at the Steelers fans because they lost. At least they made the playoffs. At least they made it. At least they've seen Super Bowls in the past 20 years. We haven't even sniffed a Super Bowl. I would be happy with a Super Bowl appearance. I just had to do this, man. I had to do this video. And I don't even know what started it. I know what started it, but anyways. Come on. And then you move them to Brook Park. Take them out of Cleveland, move them somewhere else, force the fans, the Cleveland residents, to pay for this whole thing, and then you tax us. That's a whole nother thing too that I shouldn't even start on. It's ridiculous. The Browns ain't nothing worse and no more miserable than a Browns fan. We're miserable. The most loyal, most miserable fan base ever. Even me. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of the Cleveland Browns. I'm sick of them, man. I'm tired of them. Tired of disappointment. Tired of the losing. I'm tired of the tanking. Tired of the rebuilding. I'm tired of all of that. I'm tired of the inconsistency. I'm tired of the different coachings. I'm tired of the different everything. I'm tired of it. Tired of the different GMs. I'm tired of all of it. It's ridiculous. We suffered enough. It's time for a drastic change. And I mean, as far as the way the organization is ran, for one, but for two, the presentation, the marketing of this product. It has to change, man. I don't even watch the games, man. I haven't watched it. Well, if they losing, what is it to watch for? I'm not what? For what? For what? I'm not watching that. I'm not watching a bad product, bro. I'm not. I'm not about to waste my time watching a bad product. Wait till next year. I hate the Browns, man. I hate them. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, man. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I've been totally disappointed with this season. And this rant was a long time coming. It really was. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hate, but I don't care. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of the Cleveland Browns, bro. Sick of them. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Go ahead, eat me alive in the comment section, bro. I don't care. Rip me apart. Rip me to shreds. Make fun of me. Trash me. I don't care. I don't care. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of the Browns. Rome, I'm gone.